How about now? I don't know. Wah, wah. Can you hear me now? I'll say, hey, hey, can you hear me now? Yeah, Chris coming back over here. We're gonna do this thing. Um, I don't remember what I did last time to make that work, but I know it worked because me and Piper used to do it all the time. Um, did you get that, Chris? Did you get that one? All right, there he is. Anybody wants to come out and join us? Launch party, you're more than welcome. This is how we do it. Let
Yep.
me let me get that link, Chris. Give us that link. Give us the
Yep.
link for the campaign.
I'm getting it, boss. I'm getting it.
Oh,
Okay. Because I had it up there.
what's up, Eric? Everybody, welcome back. Yes.
Yep. How you doing?
Yes.
Private chat.
And now
Paste it.
everybody's over there looking for us, and we're like, oh, back over here. Are we having fun yet? Look, this
Always.
is what we're doing. We're looking at this one right here. Um, what? Now I got to go find myself on YouTube again.
Hmm.
There I am.
Bring this
And
all
there
the way
you
over.
are. Yeah.
I know. It's weird, right?
All right. We're going to do this thing.
Okay.
My share
So
screen.
let me hit the share. Share the
Do
screen.
we share? All right.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt either way.
All right. No, see, Eric, Piper and I used to simulcast each other's shows all the time. We would do a show called Popping, And sometimes it'd be on my channel and we'd simulcast it on hers. Sometimes it'd be on her channel, we'd simulcast it on mine. I just can't remember what it was, what the trick was to get the audio working on both. I'm going to have to mess around with it a little bit because I know it works. We've done it before.
Yeah.
But welcome everybody. Come hang out. He just launched. Man, I love saying we. I just feel like I'm part of everybody's fucking campaigns. But he just launched Slaughterville #2. Now, we were over there and we were talking about Slaughterville #1, which Chris gave me one of these. Then he gave me a couple more with his signature on them. And I think we're supposed to give one of those away tonight, aren't we, Chris?
We can do that.
I think we are, yes. I have this one and the variant cover, and they're both signed. I'll grab them real quick. But just for you guys know, I don't do reviews, but I really love this book. Has a great left turn. Oh my God, what comes next type of an ending. So I mean, you kind of get attached to somebody, and then wow, you might not be attached to him anymore. I'm just saying, it's like Chris kind of mean to his characters and shit. Now look, Nita, you want dibs on it? You're gonna have to come out and fight for it. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. You guys can come hang. Anybody wants to come hang out live with us while we do this launch party thing and just hang out, you're more than welcome. I'm gonna dig out some goods. goods. Oh man, look, we got Crom up flipping everybody off. That wasn't exactly the avatar I wanted, was it? That was for sure. I'm sorry. Crom don't care though. You know what I'm saying? He just don't care.
I still think we should do that short story where he comes into this town.
Oh, we're definitely going to. Actually, I was going to talk to you about that. We had a couple of people that, one that I haven't been able to get a hold of at all about their story, so I'm going to need one to fill that spot in.
Oh, good.
But yeah, let me show everybody what we got right here. We got Slaughterville #1 and the variant. Now look, the variant. Look
the left one's the variant. Or sorry, the other one's the variant. That's the cover A that you're. Yep, that's the McKenna variant.
Look, this one's badass. I'm just saying. No offense, Mark. I'm not trying. Mark, everything's cool, bro. I'm just saying that.
You were at CromCon 1.
That one's badass.
And we have the for this one, we actually have the Luke Stone variant. He did a cover. We got a naked cover for him.
So what we're going to do is everybody who backs this book during this show is going to go into a drawing, and they're going to get, the winner is going to get the one they want of their choice. How's that?
Sounds good to me.
Everybody who backs this book during this show will be entered into a drawing to win whichever one of these they want, the variant or the A cover of #1. So you don't even have to back on the catch-up tier right here at the beginning. You can just back for #2, have a chance to win #1. If you don't win, then you go back and you get #1 too, right?
There you go.
It's all figured out, yo. Just saying. Everybody who backs this book while we're out here, which probably be maybe 10:30, 11 o'clock, I don't know what Chris's schedule is, but everybody who backs this book during this show will get a chance to win an autographed copy of #1, the A cover or the variant. Mark McKenna variant. And if you don't know who Mark McKenna is, he's a longtime pro. He was at CromCon #1. Goes way back. And if you don't want Chris's signature, I'll send you the one without it. But, who wouldn't want Chris's signature, right?
The police.
So there you have it. There's already 4 people entered in this, Chris. Look at that.
Already. Yeah, it's only been a couple of minutes, so we're good there.
Yeah, we're just going to roll right on. We're going to roll right on to get this one funded. we haven't even talked about the book yet. You got 4 people
I
back.
know, it's crazy. So yeah, like I said, this one here picks up exactly where the other one left off. And as you said, we're going to have a bunch of catch-up tiers. You can get the Luke Stone cover for book 1, or you can get the book cover 2 and do add-ons. You can get both covers of book 2, of course. And like you mentioned, we should have a retailer tier. So we did that. We also have a get all the Slaughterville books. There's the retailers. And if you're interested and we have the game, you can get all the books and you can get all the games. You get everything.
Damn. Now, artist?
Yes. Artist is Amir. Oh, that's a good thing you brought him up.
Yeah.
He's actually going to be tapped. I don't know if they want me to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Ben Dunn. He contacted me the other day and asked me what I thought of the guy, because he's going to be hiring him to do some stuff for him too.
For Ben?
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, I gave him a glowing review, and I'm like, you need to get this guy because he's a good. They're good at what they do. But yep, this will be 56 pages, perfect bound. I try to get the best quality paper, the best cover, that we can. And the 110-pound cover, 100-pound interior paper, so we don't get the waves and we don't get anything else. We try to the best we possibly can get it for you.
And I can vouch for that. Book 1 is pretty freaking awesome, man. Definitely. Look, this one is worth checking out. I don't know where Doc is. I thought Doc was going to join us tonight, but let me send him the link in case he forgot.
We do have I believe it's like an 18-page preview that you can click on. You can read the first 18 pages of the book, decide you like it, you can get the rest of them.
Nice.
We put a couple of previews up here. Lots of blood, lots of gore. What I really liked what they did is whenever she's on screen in a panel, it's all black, so right where she's there somewhere. I really like that they did that.
Dude,
but yeah, there she is, killing a couple of hunters. Ben was mad I didn't put him in, but I did put my cousin's name in here, Booper. I thought his name was pretty cool, so I put him in. So we got to get Big Sexy in next time, you said.
Beautiful.
Okay. They do. I am not an artist. I will never say that I am. But they do really good work, especially with the lighting, the effects, and transition panels. It's pretty cool. When they first started drawing her, though, they started giving her expressions like ferocious, angry, and all this, and I'm like, no, she's a remorseless killer. She doesn't care. To her, killing you is nothing different than stepping on an ant. So keep her expressionless.
Nice.
Yeah. And of course, you can shoot her in the face, and she just comes back and cuts your head off and leaves you laying there to die.
And she just comes back and cuts your head off. I love it.
You got to have goals.
Well, I was kind of I was impressed with where you went with the first book. I like how you dealt with some of the obstacles without eliminating all of the obstacles. You handled the writing of this story really well. The art is obviously, people can see the art looks freaking amazing.
Yeah.
This is definitely one that's worth getting on board with. Not only that, but like I said, it's like Chris takes it to the next level. There is an existing game. There is more to it than just, a comic book. It goes way deeper than that. So you can get really invested in the characters. And
they're going to do the rest of the series. They're going to do our other books that we have. We're planning on maybe 12 of these. So it's going to go for a while. And you'll be able to go along for the ride. Let's put it that way, because I'm terrible at keeping secrets, so I want to tell you everything that happens in this book. but I know I shouldn't. But trust me, I want to so bad. We go into the backstory of the slasher, and the reveal for the next book is pretty cool too. And if you're into collecting, we got the Mark McKenna cover, as we mentioned. This is his rendition of the slasher. And naturally, bodies laying around. And this was the Luke Stone cover. And, oh my God, he's going to get so... Do you remember... Because he reached out because he's doing another book for one of the Madness people. And what was interesting was I went on and I found this artist. And he was actually about to quit doing comics. He wasn't going to do anymore. But then when he did this, he got back into it, and now he's doing another book for one of our other people. I know I posted it.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm horrible with names. But yeah, so you're going to see him around more. You're going to see the colorist of this around a lot more. And I'll probably be using him for when Tank sends me the succubus picture to color that too.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like, because in the art, the trees and stuff are not back there, so he added all of that in, and that was pretty cool. But yep, that's a variant. I think there's only 50 of these, and well, this one doesn't have the limit, but yep, there's only 50 of the Luke Stone cover. This is for the original book 1, and we're going to do that with each one. Next time we'll have a unique cover for book 2 that'll be limited, and we're just going to keep that trend up. But you can always add on the game. Add on the director's cut game, which when I tell you how big that box is, I swear to you, it's about this big. It's just ginormous. Go ahead.
There's some people that have shipped out some amazingly large boxes with stuff from their crowdfunders.
Mm-hmm.
I've gotten some big boxes before.
Yes.
When you sent me your games, I was like, he goes, I sent you package, Pops. And I picked this thing up right off the porch, and it's like 30 freaking pounds or something. I'm like, what the hell's in here? Yeah, that box ain't light. That box of cards is a full box of cards. It's not like a box with a couple little decks in it. It's freaking full.
I try to take care of my friends.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Let's see if we can't get the box out to show you how big this game is that's coming. Actually, this game is going to be coming into port August 15th, and we're going to be ready to go with it. So when I told you it was that big, it is that big. And it weighs maybe a good 20, 30 pounds. So
you see what I'm saying?
That's the director's cut. We don't do it small here, baby. Yeah.
Everyone who backs during this show will have a chance to win.
Slaughterville 1
signed. Signed by Chris. Everybody who backs during this show.
If you backed and you want book 2 signed, that's actually going to be one of the questions I ask in the survey. Just let me know, because I know some people don't want it signed, and that's completely understandable, especially that virgin cover or the naked cover.
Right.
Absolutely. But yeah, I'll sign it. I'll sign it all day. I usually like to try to put something personal into it.
6 backers. You're on your way, buddy.
Yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. But yeah. Oh, I did. See, I almost got myself there. I had to stop, because just like last night when Lee was talking about the secret, there's something in these pages that is important that I can't tell you yet because it's later. Yeah, I want to tell you so bad.
Yeah, you can't. No.
I know. You know me too well, Pops. You know me too well. Yep. But yeah, this poor guy was just trying to help his friend. They were going out hunting, which of course I love going hunting. He just came across the slasher at the wrong time. And yeah, he tried to take her out with a shotgun to the face. Didn't work out so well, because he ended up laying there headless. but they do really well with the special effects, the graphics, and making it look bloody and making it look gory without going too over the top. Now, next book, wait until you see that one as far as blood and gore over the top too. Just wait. I have that one crazy. But yep, there she is. There she is hanging out. Slasher, doing what she does best, killing a bunch of people. And that's Beth and John from the first book. There we go. We did the add-ons. The shipping info, we're going to do shipping after, in the campaign manager, in the backer kit, just because shipping's been a bit weird. But we're going to offer, as soon as we fund, we're going to offer more promo cards, collectible metal cards, which, again, we have them coming. And if we hit these goals, we're just going to throw them in the box for you. We're going to throw them in the Gemini mailer because, yep, Gemini's all the way.
Yeah, he gets it.
Yepper. And then when we get to the next one, we'll throw card B in, the other card, so you can have that one, line art. And if we get to 6K, we're going to take those metal cards and upgrade them to 5x7 prints. Make them nice and big for you.
What happened to Andrew? That avatar. What happened to Andrew?
Andrew?
Isn't that Andrew? Pop Anime Comics?
Yeah. I don't know. What happened to him?
I'm looking at that avatar and I'm like, what happened, Andrew? What happened to you? What happened?
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed it. I was on the other thing.
It's like I got an avatar, right? I'm looking at. Come on, what happened, Andrew? What happened? Turned into a little elf girl. What happened, Andrew?
Yeah, that's his mascot logo that he got. So, yep, he's putting that. I think he's going to put that on shirts and stuff. I got to get him to remind me where he gets his shirts and things done because I'd love to do shirts for Slaughterville. I had some. I actually have a shop up and going with the Slaughterville stuff, but nothing with the comic book covers because those would be cool.
What did you think of that World War Hell shirt?
Oh, I have that actually up in my room. I'm waiting to wear that on one of the streams when I get those guys on. But they're so busy.
Mine in a hotel room, dude.
Oh no.
Yeah. Remember, I had it hanging up. It was all wrinkled, and I had it hanging up because I was going to wear it, and then I left it there hanging up.
Oh. I'm sure they'll get you another one.
I was bummed out. I was like, God damn. It's like, there was no way everything was going to be perfect. Something had to be screwed up. Mm-hmm. What did I not get home with? My World War Hell shirt. All right.
So yeah, it was a good time though. I tell you what, it was definitely a time.
Everyone who backs this book during this show has got a chance to win #1 signed. So
yep.
You wouldn't even have to do the catch-up thing. Yeah, no.
Yep. And Andrew already has a copy of #1 too.
Yeah. See.
Yep.
Also,
we sold a good bit of those.
I am looking for somebody for the network to do serious, reviews.
Yeah.
But it can't be somebody like me that's all like opinionated and shit. It's got to be somebody that's fucking, rides the fence well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I want somebody with some serious, honest reviews. Somebody that have a bunch of haters. That's not just gonna cause grief all the time. I just want some. We need that in the network somewhere. We need somebody that does reviews.
Yeah.
So somebody, but it can't be somebody like me.
Now, do you mean when you say reviews? Do you mean reviews of the Madness books, the indie books, or do you mean review of any books?
Indie, yeah, we're pretty much indies, that.
I just wanted to clarify.
I don't really care what Marvel's doing right now. Do you care?
I don't care.
You don't care either? What are you doing, dude?
Watching TV and then tourist torch.
Yeah?
Yeah, for me to play Minecraft.
You want to say hi to Andrew and Eric and Nita and everybody that's watching? Just say, what's up, Madness?
What's up, madness?
There you go. See? See? That's how we do it around here.
You don't
Right.
get any better than that.
Make sure the younger generation gets it, yo.
Mm-hmm.
No.
You get money from this job?
Do I get money from this job?
Yeah.
Kid's thinking right. The kid is thinking right.
Someday, buddy. Someday we'll make some money, all right?
Someday?
Yeah, when you take over, it's going to make all kinds of money, I promise. We'll just use your cute, okay? We'll just sell that cuteness that you got, all right?
You're serious. Haha.
What?
You're serious.
Yeah, you're a nut.
You're not.
You're a nut.
You're not.
Womp womp. Look, Nita said, "What's up, kiddo?"
Wah, wah.
Womp womp.
Wah.
How you doing, Nita? You can come out if you want. Holy crap!
Yeah, I was
We got,
gonna say.
oh, jeez. Who sent him the link?
I steal everything, guys. I steal everything.
What's going on, man?
I'm in the middle of writing an interview, and what I mean by writing an interview is not writing one. So what's up, everybody?
Yeah, I myself, I can't be a reviewer because I'm a promoter. It just, the two don't go hand in hand, you know? But at the same time, if I want the network to be a legit network, we got to cover all those bases.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be somebody else, somebody that's, not
Somebody
like,
honest, but still willing to be.
yeah,
you
you got to, you got to be real, but at the same time, I don't want somebody that's got a million haters like I do, that, because then you're just going to have confrontation and not, a review, an honest, reaction to the review.
I'm just going to say this, Pops. The people who hate you, they need to grow up.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying is for a reviewer, they can't be somebody that has a lot of haters, or they don't really get the message to the book across. Everybody's responding to who they are as opposed to, I don't want people disagreeing with the review just because they don't like who gave it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It's got to be somebody who's universally liked.
I was just giving you a compliment. That's all I was doing.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody wants to give me compliments. I can't take them. I'm no good at it. I'm just no good at it. Huh. Yeah. No, I mean, I know the whole story. If we don't have haters, then we're doing something wrong.
Exactly.
We got to have somebody's got to hate us. What? Nita. No self-loathing. If you're going to do that, you have to come out here and hang out with us. I'm just saying,
You can hate on me if you want. I'm okay with it. I usually pay extra for it.
Oh, one of those. Look, he's got one too. See? He's got one too.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a weird book, guys. I don't know who's the author on it.
He's a jerk. I wouldn't even talk to him.
So let me just promote Chris here. What I like about this in particular is that with the first book, you got these promo cards. And so if you play the game, these are actually usable in the game. And so that's what I like about this graphic novel, is that that's one of the nice things about the graphic novel. And I think you're doing that for the second one, right?
Oh, yeah.
And so this is one of the reasons that if you have the game and you enjoy the game, well, these cards are very helpful, and that's something that you should think about, because it is a nice bonus when you get stuff like that that's actually usable in another property. But I digress.
What do you think, Chris? What do you think?
You can take me off of full screen.
Nice.
I'm looking for a reaction to what Nita said right there. What do you think?
Mm-hmm. And again, they have to be brutally honest, or else it won't work.
If you're gonna review it, it needs to be called or hit.
Yep.
Oh man, I feel like this is my job. I feel like Dark Andrew needs to come out now. Harsh critic Dark Andrew.
See, that's what I'm saying. It can't be like just straight, because man,
No, I'll call it out. I mean, I used to review things, and I used to be very honest about it. Where it's like I attacked Scott Snyder's, like I forget his book, like it was After Death, and I hated that book, and like I was
Mhm.
brutally honest. But then he did, a Batman thing, and I loved it, so I was very honest in my reviews, and I still am. Like I've reviewed some animes, and like I feel like this is my calling. So I'm willing to give it a shot if you're willing to have me. I don't know who hates me though. I mean, I have like 4 haters.
well, it's also got to be like you can't be a hater either.
Yeah.
No.
Um,
But I honestly thought with Scott Snyder's After Death, I thought it was a bad book. But I thought
Mhm.
that his other stuff, like I just read We Have Demons, I thought that was a great book. And so I wasn't hating on Scott Snyder. I was hating the book, which is
right,
how it should be. And
right.
there's nothing wrong with hating a book. If a book is bad, like we need to call it out what it is, and then somebody who's that writer can also write something great the next round, and I think it's very
Sure.
important.
Okay, well let me take it to the place where I actually have the question. Okay, I have to have somebody that can review CG books,
No
any kind
problem.
of indie books, objectively. Okay,
Mhm.
honestly and objectively. They can't be mad because it's a CG book or not want to review it because it's a CG book. Because I promote everybody, bro.
Yeah.
I promote everybody.
I'll
So
throw two
you
names
know,
out there. I'll throw 2 names out there that'll answer that question. I can promote Luke Stone and Travis Gibb, and I don't
Travis Gibb
have
ain't
any
CG.
what.
Travis Gibb isn't CG.
But I can promote both very equally and
We're not talking
honestly,
about promoting. We're talking about
and I
reviewing.
can review those products very down the middle, where I don't care where you align politically. I care if you write a good story, and I care about the viewer. That's
See,
who I care
that's
about.
what I'm talking about.
Nita,
See, because to
Pixar
me,
didn't
it's
have.
about the fans. Okay, I'm all about the fans and serving the fans well. And if I have somebody doing reviews on my channel, it's going to be somebody who serves the fans well.
Sweet movie.
In any case, in all cases, in any cases, because that's really what my network is about.
You're a comic advocate, and you're for the fans. And
Exactly.
so that's what you are, and that's very important. And
Yep.
so that's what I am, in which that I don't want a fan to ever get a bad book, and a book that has bad art, bad writing, and I want the fan to also know exactly what they're going to be getting themselves into without ruining too much. And so that's kind of my whole thing. But I digress. This is not about us. It's about Chris.
Hey, I'm glad to talk about whatever you want to talk about. This book will sell itself. We know if you like horror, you like action, you like drama, you're gonna love this thing. You know, And that's
Well,
what I'm doing here. Is I'm trying to tell you a good story of what's going on behind the game, and yeah. But in the meantime, I also want to make sure the madness grows as much as it possibly can. That's what we're here for.
well, I see 10 people that already have a chance to win a signed copy of number one. And, you're almost 20, almost at the 10% mark, right?
Nice.
We're just going to roll along on this. Now, you guys know Chris is one of our sponsors, and I'm going to be promoting the hell out of this. For sure, till the day it's funded, you're going to be sick of hearing me about it. So just go back it now. All right, just go get it over
Might as
with. Let's
well.
get it funded so that I don't have to like bug you guys forever and ever and ever about getting it funded. Um,
Yeah. Chris was on my show too. I'm going to be pushing it out as much as I can. And obviously, I'm sure that I'm going to have another comic hangout. And I'm sure Chris is going to be on there at some point.
Oh, you
You
know
no,
know,
what?
he's literally one of my sponsors. I have to work for him.
Never feel that. We do it because we're cool, not
it's
because.
just like with Thomas over there at Committed. I was like, dude, you got to get me a video. You got to get me something. You paid me, and I don't have anything to tell people about. It's like, come on, work with me here, man. I don't want to feel like you're not justified in what you spent on our promotion. You know. So yeah, I've kind of been bugging Thomas about that, dude. Like, dude, I got nothing for I can't do. So committeecomics.com, go check out their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's all I got. CommitteeComics.com. Go check out their stuff.
Yeah, I don't know anything about them either.
Oh, that's Nira X. You know, Bill Moss, Cat Moss, all those guys. Tom Doherty. Yeah, Committee Comics. Good bunch of people over there.
Yeah, see, I don't know any of them. Comics is so vast. It's so weird. Like, I don't know, like 1/10 of the people in comics. It's terrible. Like, I'm just terrible. That's all I'm gonna say. But
that's one of the cool things I've been having. I've had the joy of bouncing off so many different comic circles since I started doing this. It's like, you know, I can go most anywhere and promote and be accepted. And, you know, I mean, yeah, there's a couple people that just, what can I say?
Yeah, I know.
We just don't talk about them, right? Because look, if them people was nice to me, we'd be talking about their books just as much as I talk about your books.
That's right. Like we
all it took was being nice, right? That's all it took, and that don't take a whole lot.
Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny that pleases and thank yous open up doors and F off closes them?
Unless you're Christy Shin.
No. But even still, she wasn't disrespectful. There's a whole thing when people become disrespectful. That's when I shut down and I walk away.
I'm just saying, it's like Christy's flowery attitude is what drew me to her.
Yeah, she has a skill with that. Like she can turn it in. It almost seems like a compliment.
She could, well, look, come on. With every backer, didn't she send everybody a shitty comment, a personal shitty comment? With every backer to her book, you know, it's like she knows how to market what she sells.
She is my hero.
That's, you know, that's everybody has to understand. There is a group of people out there that love what you're doing. You just need to let them know that they love what you're doing.
Exactly.
You know, there's a niche for everything, man. You know, what was it? What was it? Ethan said, "You draw the Flintstones naked. There's a market for that." You know, it's like
yeah, that Rule 34.
And everybody needs a PT Barnum, right?
Yep.
That's funny. That's funny that you mention him. P.T. Barnum is the circus guy, right?
Yep.
You know where he's from, right? He's from Bethel, Connecticut, where I'm at. I live in Bethel, Connecticut, and there's a P.T. Barnum statue in like the center of Bethel, Connecticut. So like, it's just, I'm sorry, I had to mention it. Every time somebody brings that up, it's just funny to me.
It doesn't surprise me at all that you live where he does. It just, I don't know. I'm not shocked. I'm just saying that.
Maybe it's fitting because you know I'm the ringleader of everything. So
it's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, man.
Again, if you know retailers, we do have 3 different retailer tiers. If you want to just get book 2, book 1, or you want to get both of them, there you go. We got you all taken care of. No matter what you want, we got you set up.
I mean, one of the things that I like about this campaign is you got a Luke Stone cover, which is cool.
Yeah.
So that's good. And then was I instrumental in that one?
I was gonna say, yeah, that's where I met him, I believe, because it was on the one. Was it the Hangout? I think it was one of the Hangouts.
Yeah, but, it was one of the fun ones. It was one of the ones I was. I don't know. Were you there, Pops, for that one or no?
No, I don't think so. Think so.
I don't remember who was where, who was which, and whatnot. But my whole point
I might have been there earlier in the evening. I don't think I was there for the whole.
Yeah, I don't even remember who was that. I don't even remember what I did yesterday.
But
now you're starting to sound like me, Junior. Come on now.
I wasn't even drinking yesterday, which is even worse.
I played golf with my granddaughters yesterday. I remember what I was doing.
Yeah, I can't play golf yet. I gotta fix my body first.
Dude.
I've never played golf. Like mini golf, yes, but never actual golf.
Well, see, I didn't have any aspirations to play golf. Okay. Mm-hmm. I was about 27, 28 years old, somewhere in there. And my sister had come home from the Philippines. She's Navy, and she had been gone for a long time. And she had popped into town, and she's like, "Hey, we're going golfing, blah, blah, blah." And now when she says worse, she's talking about her, my brother-in-law Dave, and his brother Ron, and all three of them are golfers. They've taken lessons. They have fitted clubs. They've been playing for years. I've never swung a golf club except for, like he just said, putt putt. Right? That's all I had ever done. So I told her, nah, Don, when I can't play softball or indoor soccer, because I was into all that shit, right? I was playing. I was like, when I can't run anymore, then I'll play golf. But I'm good. I'm good. I'm playing real sports, right? And she goes, come on. We just drive around the cart and get drunk. And at the time, I didn't drink. So strike two. I was like, but hey, can I bring my little pipe? Can I bring my thing along? Are you cool with that? And she's like, I don't care. Just come hang out with us. So they brought me a set of clubs to use, and not one of them had the same name on them. They were just, a bunch of junk clubs. And these guys all got these beautiful club bags and color-coded fucking shoes and everything, right? And I went out there and I beat 2 out of the 3. The first time I ever swung a golf club. And I was like, damn, I might be okay at this. And I became a golfer. That's how it happened, okay? I never swung a club and went out and beat 2 people who had taken lessons and every other. And then the third person only beat me by like 2 strokes. So, I was like, yeah, I might be good at this. Now, once you know what you're doing, you're not near as good. Okay, I was just out there whacking the shit out of a ball. I had no idea what I was doing. But I can putt. And once I got it near the green, I was okay. Well, I never played golf with people and they all can outdrive me. Everybody I've ever played golf with can hit the ball 50, 60, 80 yards farther than I can. Always, since I first started. But none of them can chip and putt. I can beat them all because none of them can chip and putt. I get close to the green, it's going in the hole. I don't have to worry about it. They're up there chipping it across the green, putting 3 times, 4 times to get it. No, I can chip and putt. So I still play golf with youngsters that can hit the ball 60, 70, 80 yards farther than I can.
Well, my last outing was virtual golf. And I gotta say, that was a blast. It's like 18 holes virtual. There's a bar 50 feet away from where you're teeing off. And if you're playing with 4 people, you could run to get your cocktail, which is a Jack and Coke, and still get back and then swing it. And you don't have to walk. And it's fantastic.
You just wait for the cart girl to drive by. It's like, shot a Jaeger, we're good. Bam, right back to Most golf courses have a very pretty girl out there selling drinks while you're out on the course. You get
these golf terms.
Don't get me wrong. I've hung out in golf courses. Don't get me wrong. There are plenty of pretty women at a golf course.
I love. Look, like I said, when I first was invited to go, I was like, nah. But after going out and playing, and dude, I became a golfer right away. It wasn't like I had to be talked into the next time somebody wanted me to go golfing. It was like, oh hell yeah, I'm down. Got me some clubs. Got involved, man. And yes, these golf terms are very risque. We're being nice. We're being nice.
I think I only got to hang out.
There's a ball washer on every hole, Nita.
Mm-hmm. I think I only got to hang out with her like once. I need to do that more.
You needed what? You did what?
I said I think I only got to hang out with her like once. I said I need to do that more. She's a trip.
Oh, Nita?
I like her.
No, Nita's our
cool.
Look, Nita, my sis. We've been through a lot of shit since I started doing this. She started doing this, but
that was a crazy time that I showed up. I think she was on.
Dude.
That's for Christy Shin's wrap up, I think.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I wasn't bad. I was just hungover.
any show with Christy and Nita is one of those where you must be ready to duck. You must be ready
One-
to die. Even
one
on
package
on the
is
show.
free
I
too.
mean, you know. Um,
You remember that? I rolled out of bed. I'm like, oh snap! I gotta be there. And I wake up and I'm like just eating Pop-Tarts, like all hungover. Oh, it's a fantastic sight for me. Is my point.
yeah, you had a good night that night before. I remember.
Wasn't the best night of my life, but it was a pretty good one. In the top 20.
All right, this is the book we're talking about. Everybody that backs this book while this show is on has a chance
a
to
chance.
win one of these signed copies of number one. Either the A cover, which I like. I'm look, this is, come on, man. Signed by Chris. You get the A cover
With the
or
doctor's signature.
the Mark McKenna cover. Right? Okay, so somebody who backs this book during this show, who backs number two, will
Mhm.
win a copy of number one. So, just go back number two right now. You got a chance to win number one. If you don't win number one, then you go back later and you get it as an add-on, right?
Yep.
But right now, just back number two, get on the list. We're gonna do when do you want to do the drawing?
Oh, hey, Shadowhawk. What do you think? Next week? We can do it on. I got Monday night with Ben. When's your next one after the weekend?
Well, we got geez, pop schedule. Oh my god. My schedule's a wreck, man. We got the draw stream on Sunday, the show ops on Sunday, Monday Madness, Tuesday Morning Brew. I think we have a launch party during the Madness. I'm not sure. We might have a launch party on Tuesday as well. That will be like 7 so far this month, man. This is like crazy. Doing launch parties all the time. And most of them are already funded.
Yep. We were going to
Most
show
all
a couple
of them
of them.
that we've done are already
It's
funded.
crazy.
I think
Yeah.
Bushy Boo is like the one that's killing me. We got to get Bushy Boo 2 funded, yo.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm pushing that one out too.
It's only $300 away from being funded. It's got 17 days left. I know there's plenty of time, but I wanted to get funded. Okay.
So one of the
Because-
things about Paul's book is that he has a birthday special going on right now.
Yep.
And it's $13 for 80 pages with a bonus story.
And
So
publication
that's a
always good.
really good one to pick
Look.
up right now because that's usually 26.
Yep.
I'm gonna since we got on to Paul, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go all the way there. This is Paul. I've known Paul for less than a year. This is the book that was out that he was crowdfunding when I met him. Then that book goes away, and we have Bushy Boo Circus number 1, which here's 2 different covers for the issue number 1, which I'm pretty sure you can get also on this campaign 1 and 2,
Mhm.
right? You got the Star Wars homage, okay? Bushy Boo with Lance, the character that his son cosplays, and Cryptic Haze. Now look, I'm showing you these all because in less than a year, dude has fulfilled 3 campaigns already. You're gonna get your book. If you got
Yep.
Bushi 1, you want Bushi 2. You can get all these books. You got Jeff Muth covers on these. Those are awesome. But you can get all this stuff. Paul has all this stuff available for you guys. 4th book in less than a year. Fulfilled 3 already.
Mhm.
If anybody deserves your support and your backing, it's somebody that fulfills 4 freaking books in a year, yo. Give this dude a chance, man. It's all different genres. I mean, he's showing you his skill level in all different genres. It's not all the same thing. Dude's killing it.
In fact, here's the. If you don't have it, I put the link in there for you so you can put that out for them. Because if you like mysteries, again, I wasn't sure what it was at first myself, but it's a mystery book, And in this, it's like Scooby Doo in the circus.
Oh,
I
Nita,
saw that one too.
Nita,
I
if
was
I know you, there's gonna be ball washing because somebody's got to take care of yours, baby. You got.
oh no.
I'm not gonna ask. I'm just not going to
I'm just
ask.
saying. I know my girls. My girls are tough. They don't fuck around. Just saying. Oh, Boosie Boo. Yeah, man. You guys,
Yep.
I'm just saying. You hear a lot of the talk about, people not fulfilling, taking forever to fulfill. And then you
Yeah.
got somebody who's already fulfilled 3 books in the last 8.5, 9 months, and then he's having a hard time getting the book funded.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, come on, man, this is what I'm talking about. These people that put out book after book after book after book, like Brian Christgau. These guys deserve your support because they're actually giving you what you want. A continuation story, in a timely manner. Right?
And it's only $10.
Yeah, that's the other thing. His prices are always good too. Same with Abo Grizzly, man. The Splinters of Yggdrasil, same thing. 4th book.
Mm-hmm.
$5 for the freaking book. $5 for each, all for them. $5 for each book. That's like $26 shipped for 4 books, and they're fucking good.
Yeah.
Support the people that are really giving you what you want.
I think that's something that's a real
Mhm.
big issue. Me and Raven Gregory were talking about this, where if you don't support the people who are giving you what you want, fulfilling on time, those people disappear.
Yeah.
And then you all whine and complain. And then you're like, where's all the good content creators? And it's like, well, you got to support what people fulfill and they deliver on time and they're giving you a good product. I mean, this isn't rocket science, and I feel so stupid for saying it and saying something that's not insightful. But apparently, I think people in the comic community need to be reminded, and not to sound like I'm your old grandfather, but it's like I kind of have to. I feel at this point.
I just want to. I see these new creators coming out and busting their ass and putting out product.
Yeah.
Okay,
If you-
putting out product in a timely manner, and it's like I got to get behind those guys. I had to support them because, hey, I can count on Paul to give me 4 books a year. Okay,
Yep.
I can count on that now. Okay, I know he can do it. Okay,
Mhm.
ain't a whole bunch of people out there giving me 4 books a year. Right? So support those guys that are putting
Yeah.
content in your long boxes, yo.
Yep.
Especially when you try it out and you're like, damn, that's
A-
good.
And I'm going to add a caveat. He's doing it at a cheaper price than a lot of these other people are doing it. And that's the other thing I think that people don't realize is he's
Mhm.
doing it at an affordable price. I mean, he was just on my show and I said, like, you're doing it at an affordable price. $10 for an indie book? You got to be fucking kidding me. Like,
Mhm.
that's beyond reasonable. And a lot of people in the indie community are doing that 15 or 20 in a lot
Yeah.
of ways. And so that's a whole different ball game. And I'm the first person to say, look, I cap out on your cover A for about $10, maybe 12. And
Mhm.
Paul is right sitting in that sweet spot for a 22 to, 30 page book. I mean, he's doing a 32-page book with Bushibu. That's the other
Yeah.
thing too that I think people don't understand is that that's something, and even you're doing it, Chris. I mean, what is yours priced at your cover A? 15?
15 with 56 pages.
56 pages.
Perfect
Yeah.
bound. Yep.
So that's another thing too. I mean, that's within reason. And this
Mhm.
is the whole point that I'm getting at is, you know, I look at somebody's book and it's $20 and it's a cover A, and I'm not trying to sound like an asshole, but you know, it's not the same value I feel that Paul's providing or you're providing. And you're also providing, a really good entry point. And what is $10 to me? It's 2 frappuccinos at Starbucks. So
Mhm.
I can live without my Starbucks for a week to go try a new product and give somebody who's indie, who's busting their
Thanks.
hump, that's how I feel. But enough of me bitching and complaining.
No,
No,
I was just saying
it's-
thanks to American. They
yeah.
shared out. Yeah.
Appreciate that. Yeah, man.
But yeah, if you don't like the woke stream comics, man, you gotta support what's here, or else it's gonna, like you said, go away.
What is this? What is this? You trying to make me blush again? You. What is this?
Yes. This. this is the thing I was talking about earlier with that Luke Stone cover, the colorist. So this person was doing brain freeze Rin with Hurley, and completely. I mean, I hired the person off of Fiverr to do the coloring, and I thought they did pretty good. But they were going to actually not do the comics anymore, and then they did the cover for me. Then they got the contract with Rin, and we just happened to be on the same stream at the same time. And where were we on that same stream? You dang Skippy! It was right here on the Madness. And he reached out to me and said, "Hey, we're actually working together." And it was just really cool how one chance meeting brought all of these people to hang out together. You know what I mean? That's just,
which is what
that's what we do.
To do.
Mm-hmm.
This is my reward right there. Okay, that's my reward right there. When people collaborate and they put together something and make it even better than it was going to be.
Yep.
You know, when we get these great people working together, dude, that's all I'm trying to do, man, is get these people together, make good stuff for the fans. I'm a fucking fan. I've been saying it for a long time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like good content. I promote the hell out of good content. Okay. That's just the bottom line.
I think that's what we all want in reality. Look, I'm a selfish guy in a lot of ways where I want good comics that I love. And the way I get that is by fostering good relationships between a writer, artist, getting the right team together, or introducing somebody to said person and maybe they know a person. Because look, I want a kick-ass comic because I want to read it. And I think a lot of people are like that. And I think it's so important right now that people understand that, you got to push it out there. You got to share it out there. And you also got to say, hey, look, I know somebody who's a great cover artist for you, or a great colorist, or a great writer for you, or a great artist. And look, it's about me, guys. I just want an awesome comic that I can read. And then in 6 months from now, I'm like, cool, I'm bored with everything else out there. You got issue 3 out? Cool, I want that too. And that's how I function. And so this is about me. It's not about anybody else here. It's all about me and me wanting good content, which is about the fan. All jokes aside, but it's really about the fan. And, that's what you do, Pops. And I think that's what you're interested in too, Chris.
Yep.
And see, this is the whole thing. It's like I said before. It's like I'm not just doing this for creators. A lot of people, I've even been accused of being a bottom feeder who only does this to get free stuff. And that was quite a while ago that I was accused of that. And it's like, look, man,
I can't wait to be accused of that. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for that accusation. Because I can't wait. And I'll be like, I admit it, and I absolutely agree. So if somebody wants to call me a bottom feeder and send me free shit, I'm all down.
But see, I was told that I was a bottom feeder, and I only did this because people send me free stuff. Okay, which was so far from the truth. You see, I'm a fan first. Okay, the most disappointing thing that can happen to a fan is to back a book that doesn't fund.
Yeah,
that's more disappointing than backing a book that just never comes. Okay, backing a book that you get refunded on that you wanted, that sucks as a fan. Okay, I wanted that book. Damn it, I backed it because I wanted to see it in print and I wanted to own one. And then it didn't fund, and I get bummed out. Okay, I do this just as much for the fans. I see 11 people have backed this book now. Right?
Let me go back. Yep.
Okay, 11 people have backed this book now. I'm going to be bummed out for them 11 people if this book doesn't fund. You see, not just for Chris, for the fans as well.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? I do this for everybody. For the artist, the editor, the flatter, the letterer, the fan. I do it for the comic book store who needs shit on his shelves. Okay? I tell everybody, put a retailer tier up there because you know damn well all these retailers right now, what is there, 25 DC titles now? How many was there before COVID? What's on their shelves? What's
Yeah.
on their shelves? Your books could be on their shelves.
And
You gotta
it goes
make them
even
call.
further. It's also there's a lot of bad books right now in comics.
Yep.
And I hate to say it, and I hate to be the anti-fan, but I've read stuff that is absolute shit. It's absolute shit. And, I think, Welcome to Slaughterville or Slaughterville. I forget if is it Welcome to Slaughterville or is it just Slaughterville, the graphic novel?
Either one works.
But it's a decent book. It's a good book. It's
No,
the same
Andrew.
thing with Paul's book.
Without giving it away, what did you think about the last page
Of which last page of
of
issue?
Slaughterville #1?
Oh man, it's getting good.
The last page just took a complete left turn, didn't it?
Let's just say I'll speak in code. And I'll use another person's book. Sam Carter has a book, and the last book of that was like Slaughterville, where it was like, oh, we're going way outside the box. Outside the box, and we thought we were in a square and we're really in a circle. That's how I explain it.
I was definitely like, oh shit.
And
That's what it was for me, because I turned that page and I was like, and you go right to, even though you haven't read what's on the left side, you see what's on the right side, and it was like just the panel drew me to it without even reading the lead up. Okay, and it was just, oh shit.
I was very upset about Tom's death. No, that's such a bad joke. I'm sorry. There's no Tom in this book. Okay,
Yeah.
at least not yet. At least not yet. Okay.
Note to self.
There could be.
There's no Tom. I promise, everybody. I promise.
But yeah, again, everybody who backs a physical tier, this book.
Yep.
But I must say, Chris, how did you get the likeness to John Cena in your book? No.
But it's nice because all you have to do is a blank page.
Andrew, that's tracist. You can't say that.
Yeah,
It's
tracist.
tracist.
What are you, a tracer? Why don't you just admit you're a tracer?
Tracist. That's tracist.
Yeah.
That's one of our words. That's one of our words that we use around here for, whatever,
Yeah.
for everything. It's like, it doesn't matter what it is. It's tracist.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
But-
Anything controversial, slightly
Yeah.
controversial on this show.
I might have taken that in a different direction. My bad.
It probably started from that direction, but we then adopted it for everything.
Mhm.
You see what I'm saying? Anything that anybody says that can be controversial, we just hit them with, oh, that's racist.
It's times like this that I miss dating a lesbian.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
What do you want?
But yeah, I mean, like I said,
What's up, dude?
Pops never asked me for anything, just like you didn't, Andrew. You didn't ask me for anything. When I sent you the stuff, it was because I just wanted to give and help out where I could.
Down here, as long as you're quiet.
And again, that's just what we do. Because if there's nobody to help out promoters and everything, then just like with the regular books, man, if you don't help out, it's gone. And what do you got?
Well, at the same time, Chris is also one of them people that helps a lot of people out. Okay. Look, I was a couple months ago, I was just like, man, I'm so tired of begging. I'm so tired of wondering how I'm going to pay my freaking StreamYard this month or next month. And Thomas and Chris, just came out of nowhere and, funded us for the year.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's tricky, man. I mean, I got a lot of shit for my Kickstarter. I got a lot of shit when I asked.
Yeah.
And so,
That's
what it is?
unfortunate.
It is. And everybody tells me the same thing, saying, hey, if I could pay you, I would. And I'm like, you know what is? I appreciate it, but you know what is? Saying it and doing it are two different things. And look, I take care of people who take care of me, and I push out hard, and I appreciate everybody supporting me. It's just that I got a lot of stuff coming in the next 6 months in my personal life, so I'm not gonna ask for money again for a while, and I'm gonna self-fund myself for a while because I'm going back to school. So there you go. I got enough things to worry about in that realm. But I'm good for another year. So
But like we were saying earlier, Mark Brooks Zero Tier Traces. Yeah. Greg Land. What? But like we were saying earlier, if you don't support it, it's going to go away. And like they have brain freeze. What is that Dark Crisis? It's trash. It really is. So this month alone, I backed 6 other books from, again, because Pops always makes me want to spend money, and that's his fault. So yeah, I mean, like I backed Bushi, I backed Roadkill Rampage, Rin, Neverland. Neverland could use a little bit of love. Tissone, Demon Hunter Raven. You were saying, you know that guy.
I know all of these people, which is horrible. I know all of these people. What is it? Rodney Fike? Is it Nick Mueller? I don't know who I can mention on this show. I know.
Well, yeah,
obviously,
we
Paul
don't
was
support.
on.
Yeah, Paul. Listen, if we don't support it, it's gone. That's the way it is, and we gotta help out where we can.
You know as well as I do, Andrew, there's a lot of people out there that have beef with me. There's very few people I have beef with, and that's usually only ones who have burned people I know or myself. Okay.
Again,
nobody out
I don't
here,
know who
the
you have
great
problems
part.
with.
This
People
is the
don't know.
great part about it, Andrew, though. Nobody out there can say I burned that. So if anybody comes, I got beef with Pops, you know, it's not because I burned them, because none of them can say that. So, we just leave it there, right? It's,
No, but it's weird for me because I have problems with about 3 people in comics. Those 3 people know who they are. It's pretty evident. One of them is obvious because that person has beef with everybody. We could just call him Leon. And if you don't know the code, then you don't know the code. He's a poor man, Leon Kennedy, but that's not the point. Fox does exactly what I'm referring to now.
I knew in the first place because as soon as you said he has beef with everybody, I was like, oh, you're talking about him.
but that's a good way to describe him, isn't it?
Well, I mean, the reason people like him hate me is because I won't say their name or the name of their book.
Mm-hmm.
You see, they lost that privilege with me.
The reason why that
time. You see,
I
can
tell you why the reason why that guy hates me is because I wouldn't allow him on my show. That's why he fucking hates me.
I mean, same thing. It's like, but I won't say his name or the name of his book at any other time. I don't give him any airplay. I don't give him any airtime. And that's why he continuously comes out of left field every time he hears about Pops doing something and he's got something negative to say about what Pops is doing. Because I won't give him no airtime, bro. Just like you didn't. You see? nothing drives them crazier than not feeding their ego.
Yeah, no. It's like a fire. Fire needs air, and if you eliminate air, fire goes out, and that's what it is.
Oh, that's beautiful stuff. Come on, man.
I couldn't help myself. I had to share more. And this is from a little later in the book, where the slasher finds a drunk couple, and well, I mean, you know what's going to happen when she finds them. But then there's a nice old lady with her kitten, who gets shoved into a garbage can. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And then I'm only going to show this page of it because I want this one saved. But it is if you remember, the first book is The Beast Within, the werewolf.
Yes.
We have a werewolf versus the slasher fight.
Oh, we're gonna get down. Cool. All right.
Yep. There's a big fight between the werewolf and the slasher. She does get a good hit in here. Can he come back? We'll find out next time.
Well, I don't know. The last one would. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, that's still fresh in my mind. I just read that. So look, you guys. Book one was really good. Book 2 obviously is going to have the same kind of meat. So go check it out.
Yeah.
we got 11 people in the drawing right now to win
Yeah,
this book, one of these signed books I got over here.
we're over 10%, so that's good.
Anybody who backs this during this show will have a chance to win one of those signed copies of number one. And
we'll do
yes,
the
I did read the Mark McKenna cover one. I didn't mess with the A cover, okay, because I like that cover better. So no fingerprints or nothing on that one. That one's pristine. If anybody wants that, they can have that. I did read the Mark McKenna cover, but I'm very careful with the books that I read. So, you know.
He made sure he ate his Cheetos after.
No, I'm bullshitting, you see, because the one I read don't have no signature on it. They're both clean. They're both clean. They're both clean. Nice book. He gave them to me at the Savannah Con to put on the table. We were so focused on the show.
Oh yeah.
That selling stuff wasn't really, it's like I wasn't trying to sell anything. I had some stuff on the table, but I didn't sell anything. It's not why I was there. I was there to do CromCon from the floor of a con. I had a blast doing my show. And, yeah, it would have been nice to make some money, but it wasn't the goal.
So I have a question, and I still don't know the answer to it. What happened to Kurt Angle? Because that's the craziest thing. Because I know we didn't show. There was an incident that night. They said, fuck this, right?
No, didn't they have SummerSlam that night? I think he might have had to go to work on Sunday.
I don't think he was at
SummerSlam. Or there might have been a local show there that he had to go to work. But there was something that happened at the VIP party on Saturday night. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But the next day there was a whole bunch of people grumbling at other people and shit.
Oh man, it was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, I was like, man, what happened at the VIP party? I'm glad we didn't go because you know me, and I think Chris too. It's like if it would have been anything that would have got our hackles up, we'd have been knee deep in it. So,
it would have been fun.
Man, I've never been to a VIP party at a con. I've never done any of this. It's not my jam. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
Well, I've had some really nice people do, offer me some really nice opportunities since then.
Mm-hmm.
Tina and Rodney over at Hasm offered me to come hang out with them at Cincy. Offered me and Chris to come hang out with them and get a table. And, again, the travel thing is, my problem is getting somewhere.
Yeah.
It's not performing or doing what I'm supposed to do once I get there. It's getting there. Okay. That shit costs money and Pops ain't got no fun.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
We're never doing buses again.
Yeah, and because of what happened to one of our team on his way home from Savannah, we're not messing with no more bus station. I can't take my whole setup, this setup that I use for my show, and take a chance of losing it being damaged. I can't take that risk, man, because then there's not going to be a show the next day. Or the day after that, or the day after that, and Pops becomes irrelevant really fast. I know how this works. You got to be out here doing it in order to stay relevant.
It's for me, and I'm very honest. I mean, I have a very physical disability, and eventually, either in the next probably 4 months, I'm going to be getting surgery, and then I'm going to have a rehab, and so a con just wipes me out. I mean, it is a physical, exhausting thing for me to do an interview when I'm in crutches. It just doesn't work. And even with a press badge, it doesn't work. So for me, it's like, it's not my jam. And so I don't know how to figure that problem out.
Well, this was the whole thing, Andrew. We didn't do the walk around interview this time.
Nope.
I had a table, and I had my setup on the table. And we just had people walking by the table. We were interacting with them, and I was sitting in my chair. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? The previous times that I've gone as a press, I've had to walk around and interview people at their tables and whatnot. This was completely different. This was a streaming table where they came to us.
Yep.
That's interesting. That's
you
actually
know,
a really interesting thing.
Yeah, Amber Nova, the wrestler, she came over and hung out with us for a while.
Boba
Greg
Fett. Yep.
Greg Bo Watson come and hung out with us. Jeremy Mace, Jason Connolly. We had live guests at the table as well as the live online show
Mm-hmm.
going on at the same time. It was cool as hell, dude. It was, I can do that sitting at a table. I can do it all day.
So
Just like I'm
were you
sitting
in
here.
Artist Alley doing it, or were you just had it?
We had a table right across from the celebs for the stream.
Yep.
That's
Chris
cool.
had his table on Artist Alley.
Yeah.
And Tank and them were right behind me doing the demo for their game, which really I think Dan sold more old Xbox and PS2 games and stuff than anything else, because he had it set up so people could come up and play those old games and test them out, right, and make sure they worked. And then you could see the people behind us just having a blast playing old video games, and they were buying them up. So
Maybe I should do that. That's a good idea.
He had that going on. You know what I mean? It's just whatever you do, whatever you can do at a con. For us, it was like we were kind of bringing the people to their table, and then they were getting sucked up in the video games. And I don't even think Tank ever did a demo for the World War Hell game.
No, yeah.
Him or Dan, I don't think they did that at all. They were so caught up in everything else. It was like. I had a blast, though. I could do my show like that the last weekend of every month at a con if I had the finances to
you
make
just like the hotties and the costumes.
But like I said, I've had some great people just offer me, hey, man, if you can get here, I got a table you can set up at. I had two different people at Cincy. Heroin Bird, the book and episodic YouTube show Heroin Bird, those guys. Wanted me to come set up with them. I'm like, same problem. For me, it's getting there safely and getting home with all my stuff so I can set up Monday Madness the next day because I got a show to do. CromCon is 2 days on the weekend, and then I got a show on Monday and a show on Tuesday. I don't get to, there's no time for screwing around. As Chris knows, got to go, got to get home.
Zoom.
Yeah, it's like got stuff to do, got family, got kids, all that. And so, for me, it's
I might steal your idea now. I'm absolutely gonna steal it.
You won't be able to steal it because we all know who did it. For me, it was CromCon though, Andrew. I took my show to a con. You know what I mean? It was like we did CromCon. We heard people like Comic Cons inside their Comic Cons, so we brought a Comic Con to the Comic Con. You see what I'm saying? I don't think anybody ever did that before. I'm pretty sure I can say that was the first time.
I'm gonna do something similar now that I'm running it, but it'll be fun just to like have people pass by and just like run like an 8-hour stream. It'll be a blast.
You just make sure you got some Madness logos and flyers and shit laying around there so that people know where that idea came from.
Absolutely. I'll have a bunch of stuff. I'll ask everybody in the indie comics, look, if you have
that was one thing I can tell you, Andrew. Pretty much every flyer and business card that was on my table was gone. That was one thing that was disappearing off my table was all the next shoe guy, New Genesis, all those cards were gone. All the Abo Grizzly cards were gone. All the cards that I had on the table, poof. So people were picking up the networking info. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, it makes sense.
Sorry.
I was just going to say it makes sense. But what were you saying?
No, again, what it was cool is we found like retailers were coming up and saying, "Hey, we want to get copies of this stuff when it's live and so on." And just people that wanted to stay connected. So again, it's all about expanding who you know, because one person tells two more, and they tell two more, and it'll explode in a good way.
Yeah, and I got a message this morning that just like, I told a couple of people because they're close to involved in what I'm doing. What's up, Big Sexy? What's happening, my dude?
How you doing, bud?
Look, I got a message this morning that was basically like there were people talking us about us in their meeting, and how they can incorporate what we do with what they do, and they're way bigger than we are. Okay, I was like, yay, all jacked up and shit, but I can't go just like saying anything until we got, definite, this is what we're gonna do. But damn, I was blown away, man. I was like, these are the kind of opportunities that make the network grow, and that in turn benefits all of us, everybody that's
Isn't
involved.
that interesting though, where a bunch of bigger channels and say, hey, look, I want to absolutely be connected with you because I think what's happening now, and I come from the world of cosplay very much from mainstream comics, and you look at the top cosplayers, they are all now collaborating with each other
Mhm.
because things have changed. And I think a lot of things are, I don't want to say they're becoming conglomerates, but it's very much that a smaller channel in a lot of ways is very instrumental to a bigger channel, and it's super interesting, and it puts you and even me in a cool position where finally I think everybody's like, indie's
I
hip.
was just I'm blown away that somebody's looking at somebody like me, and they're telling me we was talking about you in our meeting today and how we're going to throwing around ideas on how we're going to incorporate you into what we're doing, and I'm just like, fuck out of here.
It's going to get to the
I'm
point
not.
where
I'm just sitting here and I'm like, there's no fucking way. I just read what I read, right? I'm reading it again and again, and then I'm sending it to people like Chris because Chris is one of our sponsors, and anywhere we go, he's going with us. So I'm like, dude, check this out.
I'm telling you, it's going to get to a point where it's going to be if you have a convention and you haven't invited Pops, you don't have a convention.
Oh shit, let's not go that far.
You're going to be a staple. You're going to have to be at every one. They're all going to want you there.
Oh, dude. See,
I'm telling you, I can see it. I can tell a person's personality. I can tell when it's going to explode, and you're going to do great.
It's funny because I had a couple people in the beginning go, Pops, you're gonna have to work at it. You're gonna have to work at it. You can't quit. You got to keep doing what you're doing.
Yep.
But at some point, you're gonna blow up. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I just want to promote people. I just want to get these books funded. It's like the main goal is still getting books like this funded. Okay. No matter what all the other shit happens, no matter where I'm doing CromCon from, it's still CromCon, which is dedicated to indie creators, promoting them, helping them sell books, helping indie fans get those books. It just gives us a bigger and bigger platform to work from. And it just, that's what I said today. It's like big things popping and little things are dropping. This thing's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger, man. And, be cool, be part of it. That's all. Be cool, be part of it, man. I want more than 11 people trying to get this here book, though. Come on, yo.
I know.
I think we got 28. I think we'll go to 11. What do you think?
Okay.
All right.
That
So you
sounds like a
got 28 minutes to tell your friends to share this out, because everybody who backs this book before this show's over, however many backers it is, we're going to do a drawing, and one of them lucky people is going to get to choose between book A and book B. Number one, cover A or cover B, signed by Chris. I got them both right here. You get whichever one you want. Somebody's going to win one of these two books. I'm keeping them. Sorry. See, I'm honest about my shit. I ain't like, hey, you gave me 2 books to give away. I'm keeping one of these. But no, we might give the other one away the night we close.
That would be good. That'd be cool.
You see what I'm saying? We might do the same thing on during the countdown party. Anybody who backs during the countdown party get the other one for free. Not everybody, but somebody who backs during the last, during the countdown party will get the other one. So, hell yeah, we're just going to do that. There you go. Now somebody's going to get one tonight. Somebody's going to get one during the countdown party. Both these signed books, Slaughterville #1, are going to be given away because Chris is cool and I try.
Oh, Mr. Andrew, did I tell you? Did you hear about the that I got the metal cards from Fairy?
Yeah, how do you like them?
Well, they're not in. They're not in yet. They're coming in on Wednesday, but yeah, they got them sent in. So and I did tell them that you told me about them. So
It's all good. I'm happy to help out that company because they're a good company. They do a good product, and
mm-hmm.
Whether they throw me something or not, it's not gonna make or break me anymore. So it's all good, and I'm happy. I'm happy that you got a good product, and that your backers are gonna get a good product. That's the whole thing too.
Yeah.
Is that I like them, and that's the important part.
Now, did you tell Big Sexy about all the ideas that we've been coming up with, Chris?
Not yet. Not yet. Yeah, there's a whole ton of things.
Have you been writing them down? Do you remember? Because we come up with some pretty good stuff. Whoa, Big Sexy.
Oh yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
I got one of those minds, man. And as soon as somebody puts, as soon as a door presents itself in front of me, even if it's locked, the mind immediately goes into how am I going to get this through this door and be part of this or contribute something to this. And just like this morning, and the message I got this morning right away, I was coming right back with questions. My mind started going, right? I'm like, oh shit, are you gonna need me to do this? Are we gonna do this and this and this? And he's like, oh wait a minute, those are questions for somebody else. I was like, okay, I'll calm down. I'll wait. I was going to work right away, Chris, on that. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? That's the way my mind works. You present me with something, and I'm going to go full bore at it.
I got a bunch of ideas for you, Chris. For especially your hunting game. Oh, I got a great idea.
Yeah, there you go. See, Chris.
We're always open.
Big Sexy got his. Look, also, all the ladies at the con like the Big Sexy gear. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know, dude. I don't know if Chris told you, but the ladies at the con like the Big Sexy gear. So that's a hit with the ladies, bro.
And it was a southern accent shit.
That's your selling point. You tell the dudes, look, man, the ladies love this freaking gear. You tell them that, okay? That's your selling point. The ladies love it, guys. And Chris will tell you, look, the ladies were digging it. Oh, Big Sexy. They were talking all kind of long shit to Chris.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, there's your selling point, bro. Use it. Marketing is 90% of this battle. Promotion, marketing, the right hook, right? I'm going to play this trailer because we haven't even done that.
True.
Have we, Chris?
Not here. No, we didn't.
No, we have not even played this trailer yet. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then we'll come back and talk to these gentlemen some more. Yes. You see, you got to tell them to call him. You see, no. You got to tell all the dudes to wear your goods because then the ladies will call them, bro. That's the selling point, okay? I'm just saying, you got to work it. You like how I start it and stop it again right on the logo? You see how I did that? Everything's about presentation, yo. It's all about presentation. How come you're muted, Chris? What'd you do?
Yeah, because I'm a vegetable and I forgot to unclick it. Yeah.
So yeah, anybody that backs this book before this show's over will have a chance to win a signed copy of #1.
Yep. Time's running out.
Still at 11 people going for the win.
Mm-hmm. We'll get there. It's just we'll get there. I have faith. Then we have Gone Hunting coming next month. We got that game coming out. I showed you. Well, I only showed you the video earlier. So yeah, I sent it to Ben too, so he liked it too.
Oh yes. Where's Doc? Damn it.
I don't know. I'm hoping he's recording.
Dude. Doc.
But it was pretty. He actually said, "Hey, this script is well written." So I'm like, "That's pretty awesome." I like that. That means something coming from him, you know.
Are they still out over on Rex's channel doing that 200th episode forever?
I don't know.
I mean,
honestly,
he could be over there. If they're still on, he could be over there.
Yeah. Yeah. I just
what,
been so
Junior?
Can you get me some water?
Can you what?
Can you get me some water?
Can I get you some water? Yeah.
Sure.
I'll probably get you some water. I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Cool. But yeah.
I'm sorry. Were you saying something? I totally blanked out.
That's all right. That's what
I'm joking. I was hearing everything.
No, I was gonna say I'm married long enough to get used to that. But yeah, I actually got the metal cards, and I got a couple of brain freeze 11 by 17 prints from them. So I can't wait to see how they turn out. Those are going to be pretty cool. I want to save them for a surprise because I got one of them for Big Sexy there, and I want to give that one to him.
No, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how other people do it in Kickstarter. Like, I can barely handle my life. But then again, you know, I got other things going on. I got a class coming out, so
Yeah.
I got my own stuff going on. And I might be starting another business that is going to make me a boatload of money. So, fuck it.
Yeah, next week I start teaching. Well, I just did final exams for the students this last week, and the next week is a whole set of new classes. I get like 5 new classes next week, so that's going to be pretty cool. And then,
yeah, I would love to teach comic book investing out of college. That'd be a blast. As like an adjunct, I would just be like, class, here's the deal. Tomorrow we're taking a field trip. Everybody ask your mommy and your daddy for $20, and it's going to be great. My syllabus is going to be that. It's going to be like, you're going to need like $100 every week for this class. You're going to have an addiction problem when you're done with that class. I'm sorry in advance.
I just saw Lori. I saw Lori.
Nice.
Lori, here's the link. You can come hang out. If you
this
want.
one is coming in about a week. This is the director's
wait. Wow, look at that.
Like I said, about 20-something pounds of cards, boards, dice, and all in here. Oh,
How come there's always somebody that's just got to one-up your game, man? Look, somebody always got to one-up your game, man. Look at
You know,
this,
I'm gonna make sure you get a copy.
I'm just saying.
I don't have mine.
I've been telling everybody, look at this heavy, thick box, man. And then he goes, look at this box that obliterates the screen.
I would share mine, but I just want to say that I had an invasion upon my room by ants. So I had to remove all of my things and systematically eliminate it. I tracked down their queen. She's dead. And let's just say that I ender gamed that shit. And I did it mean because I'm a savage. So I won the war. but I have to rebuild my room in the process and possibly my house. I may or may not have burned down my house. No, I didn't burn down my house, everybody. I'm just letting everybody know.
I may or may not have.
So you saw Miss Lori. I owe her an apology.
She dropped a love on the Facebook stream.
Nice.
I caught her and I sent her the link. See that little heart up there? She sent that. See.
Okay.
Why do you owe her an apology? I got to hear this story.
So after I read, Path of the Pale Rider, I was Miss Good Stuff. I was
I got
saying,
to tell Miss Good Stuff.
What you did.
Let me tell Miss.
Teasing her.
Let me tell Miss Good Stuff let me tell Miss Good Stuff what's up real quick. Anybody, Mrs. G, that backs this book before this show's open, before the show's over, we'll have a chance to win one of these signed copies of book 1. This campaign is for book 2 of Slaughterville. And we'll talk more about the book, but anybody that backs this book while this show's on has a chance to win one of these 2 copies of number 1 signed by Mr. Chris, and I'll let him go back to talking now.
No, I was joking around with her about something she did in her book, and I was like, "Oh, I can't believe you did that." And then I was reviewing mine, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, a werewolf killed a little kid on page 1." So I mean, I guess I can't say much.
All right, I gotta know, Mrs. G, what's up with the X-ray? What's obviously it's a hottie, but what's up with the X-ray, Mrs. G? I gotta know. Tell me the story. That's Good Stuff's wife. You guys know Good Stuff. He hangs out with us sometimes, and he's got one of the trailers that we play regularly. Good Stuff Confiscators channel, great channel, funny as hell. Everything they do is designed to have a good time. So
I got a great joke against Lori for everybody. This is how I feel about her book, Path of the Pale Rider. I just think it's unbearable. It's too good. It was too good not to say it. Oh, it's so good, isn't it?
No.
That joke's 900.
That joke's over 9,000, isn't it?
No.
Did I just break Pops? I want to ask the question: are you okay, or did I break you?
I think I'll be okay, but no.
Yeah, a lot of good comments there.
She's not sending me a free copy after that joke.
Yeah.
Anytime soon.
So Slaughterville.
Yeah,
was the game based on the comic, or was the comic based on the game?
Excellent question. The comic is based on the game. I've had the game out since 2015. That's when it went into print. Slaughterville 1, and all these times when I'm making the decks, back surgery sucks. I am sorry to hear you had that.
Yeah, I feel that pain. I haven't had it yet, but I feel your pain. Any surgery's rough, so we're all with you. Sorry.
No, the comic came based on the game because I wanted to tell a side story, a backstory, things going on in the background. Because my whole thing with the games and everything else is that you tell your stories, and your actions inside build a narrative, a story that you can share with other people. And this is just my way of sharing what happens in the background with my story. And I just hope you like it. I can't say.
I can say I liked book 1. I liked book 1. I liked the way it ended. So I obviously liked the lead into book 2. Yeah. Yes, Miss Good Stuff. You definitely rocked the house. You and the old man got a good thing going on over there. Not only that, but you know what? They live down there in Cincy, Chris.
Oh wow.
Yeah, see, there's another thing, man. If we could get down there, we could party with good stuff. See what I'm saying? There's so many cool things that could happen if we go to Cincy, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Look, see you, Miss G.
You have a good night. You know what's up. Spread the word. Tell everybody what we're doing. We launched another book, like the 6th one, this 7th one this month. We're going crazy over here.
I know I backed 6 this month already from you.
Yeah, we're going crazy over here.
So I have to ask Chris a very good question about Slaughterville.
Hmm?
Is this based off of a true story?
No. Don't get me wrong. There are some aspects of reality that have come into it, but there's not. Yeah. But I just wanted something where, like you see all these horror movies and they happen in a small town. Well, this is the town that they happen in.
Yeah.
It's where every horror movie comes to play.
Dude.
Yeah.
Is there some Village of the Damned in this?
There just might be. I can't say too much because that might be next book. Hint, hint. I don't want. You know me with secrets.
Okay.
If you start me talking, I'm going to tell you the whole thing, and I can't do it.
Look, there's only a few movies from my youth, horror movies that really affect that still to this day you go ooh and you get that little chill in your spine, right? Okay, there are 2. Okay, Village of the Damned with the little kids with the white fucking eyes. All right, that shit freaked me out, man. And the original Last House on the Left, which was about as scary a motherfucking movie for a young teenager as you can. Oh, dude, that family was hardcore when they went for revenge, bro.
That's weird because the movie that gets me is The Shining. It's the bicycle scene with Danny that scares the shit out of me. With the twins that are dead. Ooh, that thing just freaks me out every time I see it.
All right,
the thing with The Shining, you know how sometimes who you're watching a horror movie with affects how you watch it? Okay. The Shining, a few of the movies that should have really been, more of an impact, I saw with friends of mine, and all we did was crack jokes on the freaking movie. All right. Like we went to see Jaws, right? And when the head pops out the boat, we're like, "Oh, that must have hurt." We're saying this shit out loud, and instead of everybody in the theater freaking out, they were all laughing. We basically would go turn the horror movie into a comedy show. It's what we would do.
Jaws didn't scare me. I enjoyed Jaws, and I was sad that they killed the shark at the end.
Man,
I was rooting for the shark.
Dude, I had people that were like, this old lady, the first time we saw Jaws, literally puked when the head popped out the boat.
Oh, wow.
Literally puked, a few seats down, right? It was I'm like, oh man, now we gotta move. But I mean, movies affect people in different ways, but a lot of it has to do with who you're watching a movie with, as to how you react to it. A lot of the horror movies I went to with this same group of clowns, so they didn't get me like that. But if you're sitting at home with your girlfriend and it's dark and it's midnight and you're watching some kind of freaky movie, that shit gets you differently, right? Because she's all grabbing your arm and shit when everything happens. You know what I mean? It's it's different.
Hey, I like when she grabs my arm. That's fun.
I know, I'm just saying, it's different. Like when you're with your boys and they're all clowning and shit, the thing with Last House on the Left is my older sister snuck me into the theater for that one. And I wasn't with all my boys and shit. That thing scared me.
I have a funny, scary story.
That family's hardcore. I ain't never breaking into nobody's house.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell everybody the scariest thing I ever went through. And this is going to sound messed up when I say it, but hopefully everybody's going to bear with me. I was in American Sign Language. So I went to a deaf haunted house where everybody in the house and in acting is deaf. You gotta understand that these motherfuckers are quiet as fuck. So they sneak up behind you and they're all communicating with you because they could see, and then they they just tap you on the shoulder, but they're dead quiet and you can't hear them.
Why you gotta bite me, dude?
And then you jump 15 feet in the air and it was terrifying. It's the scariest thing I've ever been through. And I was screaming like a little girl. It was terrible. It's just terrible.
Why are you?
Even your
biting
dog
me?
agrees.
Shit.
I've always wanted one of those kind of dogs.
Why are you biting me, dude?
That one or a one of the Saint Bernard.
You just
Only
gonna
'cause it'll
bite,
bring
walk
you
up and
whiskey.
just bite. What is your problem? Why?
I have met your ex-wife. I think I would rather be in The Shining.
I don't know why he's been so talkative the last couple days, man.
Yeah.
That's not Rocky, yo. That's Zeus, the biter. That's weird. The last couple days, he just had a lot to say. Nut ass dog.
But yeah, I mean, you were asking about the last house on the left. You were asking about the Village of the Damned kind of stuff. And I'm bad at keeping secrets. The next villain for 3 is on the farm. It's the Cannibal Rednecks.
Right.
So they are coming. So you want to talk about a gory book? That's gonna be quite nasty. If you're looking for, but you'll want to stay in touch with the story so you know what's going on. So you're going to need books 1, 2, and when we come out with 3 later this year or early next, you're going to be ready for it. But yeah, if you want a good Cannibal Redneck story with spectral things happening on the farm, this will be your book.
Yeah, now I got to go add this.
We got something for everybody.
I have to go.
I'm even doing a romantic comedy book later.
You're doing a what?
I'm doing a romantic comedy book. That Murphy's Law, that one I showed the picture of. Yeah,
yeah.
We're doing.
All right.
Yeah. So we have all.
So I just put the link to this in the description of this particular broadcast. So if you watch on the replay, the link is in the description to go back this book. Like I said, man, we're going to give away one of these books to one of the people who backed during this show, and we'll probably give away the other one to somebody who backs during the countdown at the end. So you'll have 2 chances to win a signed copy of number 1. Go with it, you guys. Back it right now. Got 4 minutes left to back it right now and be in on the first drawing, just like that.
But yeah, I mean, this one actually has the werewolf fighting with the slasher. It has new characters coming in, new characters leaving in sometimes not the most pleasant of ways, without getting too much into it. But I think you're going to like our cast that we have and that we're going to be bringing along, the citizens. And, if you like fun and horror, this is what you're looking for.
Now, you sent me how many clips for this book? I don't know which trailer I'm supposed to play anymore, man.
Oh, I think the one I sent you is the same one as the one that's on here. Except for the 24-second one, it's just the channel trailer.
Okay. I just load them in here and then I lose them.
Right.
I'm going to put that one. Okay, I got one. The one that's 1 minute and 18 seconds. That's
this one.
Okay, cool. All right, just so I know that one's loaded into all my different studios. So every show it gets,
You tell them, Big Sexy. Back it up. I mean,
yeah. Back this book right now. If you want a chance to win a free copy of number 1 signed, back it now. If you want to just go back it and buy a copy of number 1, you can do that too. That's okay.
I'm not going to argue with it.
You can also still have a chance to win one, though. You see what I'm saying? So, 2 minutes now, though.
And also, let's say you don't win it, you can always add it on later on.
That's right.
Exactly.
Right.
And we do have, for our people overseas, we do have the PDF option because, again, I think it's $25 shipping from here to overseas, and it's crazy. It really is. But we do have the PDF option just for people like that can't handle that can't do the shipping, because it is USPS shipping went up like a madman.
And look, I want this book to do so well that that Chris has to call RJ to handle fulfillment next time.
That would be awesome.
All right. I want him to go, no, man, I ain't going through all that again. RJ, will you handle fulfillment for me, bro? You know, that's because we want to get him out of his day job too, you guys.
Yep.
I want RJ doing so much fulfillment for people that he ain't got time to do a day job no more. Has to hire people like Andrew to bag books. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, I'm gonna be busy come October. I got my own shit to deal with.
Look at that. Look at that.
He'll throw,
You say he'd throw a hat into the drawing. If we get to what 20 backers, 9 more backers in 5 minutes. Look, he's trying to keep us on here longer. See, Chris?
I
See
know.
what he just
That's
did?
what he's good for.
See what he just did?
Yeah, that's what he's good for. He has that kind of personality that can bring everybody in. His milkshake brought me to the yard. What?
Whoa.
Chris,
Look,
I thought we
look,
were
you got
lovers.
Andrew's
What is
attention.
this?
Hey, I share.
I'm offended here now.
I'm a giver.
No, you ain't. You know.
I didn't know you were Joe Exotic. What the fuck, man?
I'm a giver.
Oh, that's great. There we go.
And don't forget,
I'll
tell
tell
your
you
local
what,
thing
Big
store.
Sexy, hold on to the hat. Hold on to the hat for the middle of the road party.
Oh yeah, we could do one of them.
And you can do the hat during the middle of the road party, and we'll do the other book at the countdown.
Sounds like a plan.
I always try to get people out in the middle of their campaign too, when it's all slow and dying.
Yeah.
You know, can't get nobody looking at it, and you see it. Then I try to do a show for them in the middle of the campaign as well. Especially people like Chris, who make a major impact on what we're doing with our network. Okay, so Chris gonna have carte blanche. He wants to be on the show. He's going to be on the show. But we will definitely have 3 that are just for this particular book. We'll have one, this one. We'll have one in the middle, one at the end. But, Chris, you come out anytime. You know that.
All right. I will
Mama said,
definitely
friend,
be doing
sure.
it.
You know what else Mama said? Mama said, back this book. Mama said. And she ain't the only one. The Cromnisher said that shit. A whole bunch of people said it. Right?
Yep.
You know what I'm
But
talking about.
it is that time. We've hit the 11 mark, and
Look, he's trying to get out of here. He's like, all right, I had enough.
no, I thought you had. I know you have something else coming that I don't know.
I don't have nothing else tonight. I just know Big Sexy was trying to get us to stay out here 5 more minutes. That was I caught that part. But I do want to show something real quick since I brought it up.
Sounds good.
When you bring something up, you're supposed to show people what you're talking about, so they don't go, "Huh? What is that?" When I say the Cromnisher said back this book, that's because I meant the Cromnisher says back this book. Right? That's,
Who did this one?
check that belt, Chris. Check that belt.
Yep.
That's Tank. Tank did that one, man.
Nice.
That's beautiful. I love this stuff, man. Love this stuff. So, hey, Slaughterville, top 11 backers or first 11 backers, Chris? You will have what you do is you have Big Sexy set up one of them randoms for us.
Yep.
Spin a wheel thing, and we'll put 1 through 11 on it, and whoever wins. That way, we don't have to say anybody's name. Nobody has to be docked. Whatever. You guys know which backer you are, so backer number 7 is going to be backer number 7 wins, and we'll let you know privately that you won this. And if you want to tell the world, that's cool. You can do that.
Yeah.
We're not going to be trying to dox anybody or anything like that. So, for those of you 1 through 11, do one more refresh on this. See if there was anybody else. Oh no, don't refresh that one. That would work. Refresh this one. All right, top 11, Chris. Those are your goal right there.
There
What's
we
up,
go.
Hex? Should we give Hex a chance? Hex, if you didn't back, anybody who backs this in the first before we shut this down, like in 2 minutes, anybody who backs it gets a chance to win number 1 signed. And this is campaign obviously for number 2, so
Yep.
If you want to be in on the drawing, go back it real quick. I guess we could say anybody who backs before midnight. How about that?
Sure.
How about that?
The Wheel of Sexy.
Anybody who backs on this date, on the 12th. Okay? Anybody who backs on the 12th will have a chance to win number 1 sign. So that gives you another hour, you guys. Anybody watches this on the replay,
There you go.
gives you one more hour. But on the 13th, and that means you people on the West Coast get lucky because that means you got like 4 hours. So, you know. Hey, you got to milk the system, Chris.
That's right.
Milk the system, right? So, yeah, anybody that backs this and the date of backing is 8/12, you will be entered in a drawing to win this number 1. There you go. That's how we're doing it. We're giving y'all another hour. Share this out. Tell everybody, you know, hey, can you say you get a chance to win a free book? Yo, free book signed.
Yeah.
Number 1. That has a game that goes with it and everything.
And we have the game available if you want to pick that up.
There's a game, a card game that goes with it. I'm just saying, Chris put a lot of work into this, you guys. He deserves the same kind of backing we were talking about Paul Gomez deserves, right? Chris put a lot of work into building a game and a comic book, and you never know where all this is going to go. But there's other games as well. He's got Gods of Metal. He's got Cult. They got one coming out here real soon that he's working on with Big Sexy over there that
Yeah, baby.
on hunting, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I can't wait for that one. That's going to be awesome.
He did a demo on his channel the other night on Laughing Rogue Gaming. You guys can go watch the demo. It's family-friendly hunting. You can kill Bambi without anybody getting hurt or traumatized. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's an amazing. And for you hunters, you know, when there's no season, you can't go out and shoot stuff. You play the game, man. You play the game.
Can't go hunting during the summer? Play Gone Hunting. That'll fix that itch for you. But we're going to have that in September.
There you go. A chance at a beanie for the first 20 before midnight. All right.
If we hit 20 before midnight, we're throwing the beanie in.
Throwing the beanie into the random. Yeah. What do you call it? The big wheel of sexy? Is that the wheel of sexy? That's what. All right. He's gonna have to be on the show for the drawing. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to be out here for the drawing, Big Sexy. So what do you want to do that? Like Monday during the madness or at the end of Monday Madness or
we can. Yeah. What time is that?
How about during the Tuesday morning review? We seem to get more viewers for that show now.
Okay. Yeah, and plus I can talk to everybody there, and yeah, we can do that Tuesday morning. That's when we'll do it.
I think everybody likes coffee and comics, you know, better than just the straight shill stream. I don't know why.
Before everything got shut down, I was talking to the bank about buying a local store here where I live and calling it Diced Coffee, a board game and coffee shop. But then everything got shut down, and of course everything got kiboshed.
Yeah, well, now's the time.
Now's the time, baby. Diced Coffee.
The time while everything's opening back up to get something going before somebody else does it. Man, I'd love to set up one of them smoking lounges, but nobody wants their comics in a smoking lounge. I got to figure out some way to make this work. Nobody wants to get smoke all over their books. You know what I'm saying? Resin and whatnot. You know, it's like, I mean, you know, I guess it'd have to be really well ventilated or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys, thank you everybody for checking this out. Thank you for hanging out with us. This will be up on the featured video on the stream for a couple days. Hopefully we get some more backers on this one. At the same time, we got what's up, Abo? Look, there's another one, guys. Go check out abominablegrizzly.com. Go look at Splinters of Yggdrasil. $5 a book, 4 books into the series.
Yeah.
Just it's fun. It's good art. Joe and Mo over there killing it. Another team that's putting in all the work, man, and delivering. You guys delivering at a great price, $5 a book, yo.
Mm-hmm.
Go check out Abo Grizzly. Thanks for coming out, Joe. It's always good to see you, man. But yeah, like I was saying, man, all these launch party stuff like this, supporting all these guys, man, this is what this is all about.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. Um, if you know of somebody else who's got a show that's looking for content, you look at these things that we've launched. Look, Lee's book, we launched it yesterday, right? It's
Yep.
funded,
All
right?
done.
Okay. Tanner's book we launched the other day, it's funded.
Yep.
We need to get Paul Gomez. We need Bushy Boo to get funded. We need to get this funded for Chris. Look, I'm gonna work harder for those guys that haven't got to go yet, and that's just the way it is. I'm just gonna work harder for people that are still trying to get there because I want the fans to get their books. If you back the book, and I look at something like Bushy Boo, with 30 backers or whatever, and
Mhm.
those 30 people want that book. Okay, so we need a few more backers to get funded so that the fans can get what they want. Give the fans what they want. I hear that all the time. Preach it, and then be that guy that gives the fans what they want. If you can help, if you see something you like and you see it's not funded yet, share that damn book out to people. Let them know this one ain't funded yet, man. You might like it. There's a whole bunch of fans that do like it. They might not get it if it doesn't get funded. That's my goal. So, everybody work toward getting them funded, and then let the chips fall where they may after that. But you got to get them out. You got to get them funded so that all these comic fans are getting the stuff they want.
Yeah. But Paul's going to deliver, and he is so close to that. You just got to push him over a little bit. And
yeah, he's only like 300 short. That's what I mean. It's like that's my thing. I don't like everybody to be sweating me down to the last minute, whether or not they're going to fund. I want these guys to fund right away so they can have fun promoting their product for 3 weeks, right? Mm-hmm. Have fun. I don't want them to be stressing out whether or not they're going to get there. I want them to have a good time. So I do these launch parties, and then I tell them, anybody that's got a show, you see these guys that got these books that we're launching, get them on your show. Tell your audience about them. Spread this around. What can I do for you, Junior?
I want you to cut a kiwi.
You want me to cut you a kiwi?
Yes.
All right. Well, we're almost done, buddy. Okay. I'll be up there in just a couple minutes. Hey, come here. Come here. You got to say something to everybody for us. Can you say, hey, everybody, back this book? You can say it. Come on. We really need you, buddy. We really need you.
Why?
Because we need your help to help sell these books, dude. Can you help us? Just laughing. Can you help us?
No.
You can't? Oh, you're so mean, dude.
I don't want to.
You don't want to, but that's what Grandpa does, bud. That's what I do. Say, hey, everybody, back this book.
Hey, everybody, back this book.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about right there. Look. I'm surprised I got him to do that. That's really good. Oh, yeah, but you heard it from the mouths of babes, everybody. Back this book.
Yeah, you have no choice now. You got to do it.
Yeah, and he's one of the people going to be taking the madness over when I'm gone, so be nice to him, too. Hey, I want to thank everybody who watched, everybody who backed, everybody who shared, retweeted, all that. Thank you, Andrew, for coming out. Everybody in the chat, Nita, Hex, Lori, everybody, you guys all rock, man.
I really appreciate everybody coming in and doing what you do.
and Joe popping in at the last minute. It's always good to see you. Really good stuff. American Comics, Shadow, everybody. All you guys have popped in. Everybody backed. We love you, and just help us get all these books to the funded goal, man. That's really what it's about. getting the books in the hands of the fans. So that only happens if these guys get funded. So
Yep.
Work it, yo. No. You know what I'm going to do that I didn't do at the beginning of the show because I didn't know it was going to be a show? I didn't play no commercials because I thought I was just simulcasting his channel. But screwed up the audio, didn't get it right. So here we go. I'm going to play a bunch of commercials now. But we're going to start with that one. All right? Y'all have a good night. I will see you Sunday. Unless I get dragged out here tomorrow by somebody. But Sunday, Madness Open Draw Stream. And you guys draw, you're invited. Peace.
The original intention of the film was just for my personal use, but I thought with it being such a unique thing that I'd like to offer it to anybody who wants to see it. Things like that. And it's just a unique film of him.
He says, I beat you. He says, they say we came in under the dead heat. He says, that's not true because I beat you. And the American said, well, he says, if you like to think so, he says, but I know the real story. He says, I know I clearly won that one. See?
Author Cindy Kep is writing on the edge. Books include Remnant in the Stars, The Loudest Actions, Lines of Succession, Mindstorm, Condemned Courier, the Yerushalayim series, and Animal Eye. Find author Cindy Kep at CKOEPP.com today.
And I seen 12 backers. Count them, 12. There's 12 people in the drawing. Oh! And another book we will be launching Friday night, opening CromCon on August 26th. Check this one out. And of course, you heard us talking about it earlier. This one's close. It needs your help. Go check it out. And you met him at Savannah Comic-Con. We met him at Savannah Comic-Con. You guys knew I'm talking about the creator of Rin, Mr. Tanner Hurley. Yeah, that one we launched the other day. It's fully funded, ready to go, waiting for you guys to go back into it. And another one whose journey started here yesterday. And if you're paying attention about 3 o'clock a.m. Eastern, you're going to catch the launch of this one on Kickstarter. He meant Kickstarter. Matt, time to fix the trailer, bro.
In a world ravaged by monsters, a new evil has risen, poisoning the land and threatening humanity. Now, the Monster Matador, along with the meanest and baddest kaiju killers, have joined forces to kick its ass. Monster Matador, after Apocalypse.
Brian Christgau, your book, Six Gun Gorilla, is excellent. Six Gun Gorilla, awesome. Awesome comic book.
We've all heard the stories. We've all heard the legends. Wyatt Earp, Doc Holliday, Billy the Kid. But there's a secret history to the Old West. One that seems too strange to be true, but, well, we all know what they say about the truth. Very big ape, very big guns, blowing very big holes, very bad people. I think the world is finally ready to hear the story of the strangest, the most startling Western hero of them all. Six Gun Gorilla, Long Days of Vengeance.
chaperone can get our number. The world's in slumber, let's misbehave. There's something wild about you, child, that's so contagious. Let's be outrageous, let's misbehave. When Adam won Eve's hand, he wouldn't stand for teasing. He didn't care about those apples out of season. They say the spring means just one thing to little lovebirds. We're not above birds, let's misbehave.
I'm interested in stealing some babies. I'm not saying that. I'm trying to be good. Literally.
Secrets, trust, worth. The bond between souls intertwined within otherworldly intrigue. Michaela Jade brings forth the Elite Warrior series, a collection of dark fantasy romance novels set in a twisted world where power lusts in the hearts of men and devotion seduces the souls of women. Warrior's Secret, Warrior's Trust, and Warrior's Worth. Available now at authormichaelajade.com.
Come get some.
How do you end this thing? How do you put the where's the brakes on this bus? I forgot.
Jazz
how to do it.
hands. Jazz hands are
Have a
great.
good night.
Comic Books for Kids provides comic books to kids in hospitals and cancer centers across the U.S. It's a place where we can all work together to make sure every child has a comic book. 100% of all proceeds go towards the kids. It's about making a difference, and while they're in the hospital, allowing them to fly like a superhero, battle dragons, or rescue teddy bears. We are in every state in the country and now support over 160 hospitals. Every month, we add